The loading dock behind your local Walmart received new pricing sheets last Tuesday, effective August 1st. 10 specific canned products. Price adjustments ranging from 8 to 23%. The shelf tags have not changed yet. They changed July 31st at midnight during the overnight restock. Tonight, today's price. August 1st, the adjusted price. Drop a comment. Are you shopping at Walmart this week? Number 10. Canned corn in butter sauce. The canned vegetable section. Bottom shelf. A product most people overlook for plain canned corn without understanding what the butter sauce edition changes. Walmart's Q3 pricing adjustment on specialty canned vegetables, the category that includes corn in butter sauce, is running at 11% above the standard canned vegetable adjustment. The butter sauce component adds dairy input costs to the corn commodity cost. Dual input pressure producing a higher adjustment than plain corn receives. Current price at Walmart, approximately $0.98 per can. Post July 31st projected $1.09 to $1.12. Across 30 cans, $30.30 to $4.20 in direct savings from buying tonight. Beyond the price case, corn and butter sauce delivers medium chain fat from the butter component alongside the corn's lutein and zeaxanthin. The fat is already incorporated, no separate cooking fat needed for this product to taste rich and satisfying. Open and eat with the specific sweetness of butter-coated corn that registers as comfort food from childhood. 3 to 5 year shelf life. 30 to 40 cans at tonight's price. Butterfat corn covered. But the next item has the largest single percentage adjustment of anything on this list. Number 9. Canned chicken spread. Shelf-stable chicken spread. The smooth, spreadable format available near canned chicken and deviled ham is showing the largest single product percentage price adjustment in Walmart's Q3 canned meat category. 23%. The highest adjustment on this list, from approximately $1.68 to $2.06 per can effective August 1st. The driver is processing cost. Chicken spread requires significantly more processing than plain canned chicken. The grinding, seasoning, and emulsification steps that produce the smooth, spreadable texture each add processing cost that amplifies the base chicken commodity increase. Here is what that 23% adjustment means per unit quantity purchased. 30 cans tonight, 50-40 cents. Same 30 cans August 1st, $61.80. Savings from buying tonight, $11.40. The function makes the pre-adjustment purchase specifically valuable beyond the savings. Chicken spread requires nothing. Tier the pull tab. Spread directly from the can onto any cracker, rice cake, or flat bread. Complete protein in a format that requires zero additional preparation. The most immediately accessible protein in any zero-cook scenario. Under 1.68 per can tonight. Under 2.06 per can August 1st. 20 to 30 cans before the 23% adjustment lands. Highest percentage adjustment covered. Now the breakfast staple hiding a multifunction property. Number 8. Canned sausage gravy. The breakfast food section at Walmart. Canned sausage gravy, the ready-to-heat format that most people buy for weekend biscuits, is showing a Q3 adjustment of 14% from dual input cost pressure. Pork sausage as the protein component faces meat processing cost increases. Cream and dairy as the gravy base face dairy inflation. Both inputs moving simultaneously in Q3 produces the 14% adjustment that most shoppers will not notice until the tag has already changed. Current price, approximately $1.78 to $1.98 per can. Post July 31st, projected $2.03 to $2.36. The function case extends well beyond biscuit gravy. Canned sausage gravy poured over instant mashed potatoes. The most complete breakfast simulation available from shelf-stable products. Over crackers, a complete meal with protein, fat, and carbohydrates from 2 items. Over any available starch in a zero-cook scenario. The sausage gravy provides the protein and fat that the starch lacks. The sausage component delivers thiamine from the pork alongside the fat and protein. The cream base provides fat-soluble nutrient absorption alongside caloric density. 2 to 5 year shelf life. 20 to 25 cans before the 14% adjustment reaches the shelf tag. Breakfast protein fat covered. Now the green vegetable that beats fresh spinach at its own nutritional game. Number 7. Canned creamed spinach. The vegetable section at Walmart. Canned creamed spinach. Spinach already cooked down with cream and seasoning is showing a Q3 adjustment of 9% from the same dairy input pressure affecting sausage gravy. The specific nutritional function that makes cream spinach worth stocking before the adjustment reveals something most people never analyze about spinach specifically. Spinach contains iron, but iron from plant sources is non-heme iron with lower bioavailability than heme iron from meat. The fat in the cream base of creamed spinach significantly increases non-heme iron absorption from the spinach. Fat facilitates absorption of fat-soluble compounds and improves the uptake of certain minerals when consumed simultaneously. Creamed spinach delivers more bioavailable iron per serving than plain canned spinach because the cream is doing nutritional work alongside its flavor work. Vitamin K from the spinach at meaningful levels. Vitamin A from the beta-carotene. Folate. Calcium from the cream base. The flavor is rich and savory, something that registers as a side dish from a restaurant rather than emergency food. 3 to 5 year shelf life. Currently under $1.50 per can. 20 to 25 cans before the 9% dairy input adjustment reaches the shelf tag. Bioavailable iron and cream spinach covered. Now the Mexican tripe soup with the deepest cultural history on this list. Number 6. Canned menudo. The traditional Mexican tripe and hominy soup, available in the Latino food section of most Walmart locations, is showing a Q3 adjustment of 13% from compound input pressures. Tripe processing costs have increased from labor cost increases at specialty processing facilities. Hominy adds the nixtamalization processing cost to the base corn commodity. The dual specialty ingredient structure makes menudo's cost profile more volatile than standard soups. But beyond the price case, menudo is the most nutritionally complete single-can traditional soup available in any Walmart. Tripe delivering collagen at concentrations approaching bone broth, the glycine and proline that support gut lining, joint integrity, and connective tissue repair under sustained physical stress. Hominy delivering calcium and niacin from the nixtamalization process that plain corn cannot provide. The chili broth delivering capsaicin and documented antimicrobial compounds. 3 distinct nutritional functions from one can that most non-Latin households have never specifically purchased. The traditional function of menudo, served on weekend mornings as a restorative meal that replenishes minerals and collagen after physical exertion, is exactly the function it serves in any disruption where physical demands have increased. 2 to 5 year shelf life. Under $2.50 per can currently. 15 to 20 cans before the 13% adjustment reaches the Latino food section shelf tag. Collagen and nixtamalized hominy covered. Now the green pork stew hiding the most vitamin C per can. Number 5. Canned chili verde. Green pork chili, canned chili verde, sits in the specialty canned meat section of most Walmart locations and is showing a Q3 adjustment of 12% from both pork and tomatillo input cost increases. Tomatillo, the primary green ingredient, is showing agricultural cost increases for Mexican import logistics. Pork faces standard protein commodity increases. The combination produces the 12% adjustment on a product that most shoppers notice only when they reach for it and find the tag changed. Here is the specific nutritional function that makes chili verde different from any red chili on this list. Tomatillos. The specific green fruit that provides the chili verde's characteristic bright tart flavor contains the highest vitamin C concentration of any nightshade vegetable available in canned format. Higher than tomatoes. Higher than green peppers. The tomatillo's vitamin C survives canning at meaningful concentrations because of its specific chemical form ascorbic acid, bound to proteins that protect it from heat degradation. Complete protein from the pork. Fat for sustained energy. The specific bright tart flavor identity of green salsa that is entirely different from any red chili, a flavor variety that matters profoundly in any long-term food supply. 2 to 5 year shelf life. Under $2.50 per can currently. 15 to 20 cans before the 12% tomatillo and pork adjustment reaches the shelf. Tomatillo, vitamin C, and pork protein covered. Now the chicken product that transforms any starch into a complete meal. Number 4. Canned chicken and gravy. Different from canned chicken and broth. Different from canned chicken and dumplings. Chicken and gravy specifically, chicken pieces already in a thick brown gravy, is showing a Q3 adjustment of 15% from chicken processing costs and gravy-based input costs converging simultaneously. The specific function that makes chicken and gravy different from every other canned chicken product at Walmart. The gravy is already there. No separate sauce. No additional ingredient. No preparation beyond opening the can. Pour directly over instant mashed potatoes, complete dinner. Pour over egg noodles, chicken and noodles with gravy. Pour over any available cracker or rice cake. The gravy soaks into the base, and the combination tastes like something that required effort. The gravy base delivers fat alongside the chicken protein, creating the sustained energy from fat-protein combination that lean canned chicken and water cannot provide. The brown gravy flavor, the specific caramelized savory depth of a reduced meat sauce, is the flavor that signals real cooking to every age group in a household. 2 to 5 year shelf life. Under $2 per can currently. 20 to 30 cans before the 15% adjustment lands. Complete gravy chicken meal covered. Now the autumn dessert hiding a year-round nutritional function. Number 3. Canned pumpkin pie mix. Not plain pumpkin puree covered in an earlier video. Pumpkin pie mix. Pumpkin with spices and sweetener already incorporated is a completely different product, showing an 18% Q3 adjustment from compound input pressures. The spice blend incorporated in pumpkin pie mix, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice faces Q3 spice commodity adjustments simultaneously with the pumpkin itself. The sweetener component adds sugar commodity pressure. 3 simultaneous inputs, all moving in Q3, produce the 18% adjustment. Here's the function that makes pumpkin pie mix specifically valuable beyond pumpkin puree in a long-term stockpile. The spicing is complete. No additional spices needed. Open the can and the mixture is ready to fold into any available batter, stir into any porridge, or consume directly from the can as a thick, sweet, spiced dessert that requires nothing. Vitamin A from the pumpkin. Over 200% of daily requirement per serving. The cinnamon's documented blood sugar management effect. The ginger's documented anti-nausea and anti-inflammatory function. The nutmeg's documented antimicrobial properties. Nutritional function disguised as dessert flavor. The most effective delivery mechanism for vitamins and therapeutic spice compounds in any emergency pantry. 3 to 5 year shelf life. Under $2 per can currently. 15 to 20 cans before the 18% adjustment reaches the baking aisle. Vitamin A therapeutic spice dessert covered. Now the Indian curry hidden in plain sight at Walmart. Number 2. Canned vegetable curry. The international food section at Walmart. Canned vegetable curry. Mixed vegetables in a spiced tomato and coconut base has been quietly available in most Walmart locations and is showing a Q3 adjustment of 16% from coconut and imported spice input cost increases. Coconut, the base of most canned curry products, is the ingredient class showing the most consistent price pressure across Q3 from Southeast Asian production constraints. The spice blend adds Indian spice import costs. The compound input movement produces the 16% adjustment that most shoppers will not anticipate, because most shoppers do not specifically track curry pricing. Here is what canned vegetable curry delivers that no other under $3 product at Walmart can replicate. A complete cuisine in a can. Not just ingredients, a finished flavor identity from a specific culinary tradition. Turmeric for anti-inflammatory curcumin. Cumin for digestive enzyme support. Coriander for antimicrobial function. Coconut for medium-chain triglycerides. The specific combination that makes curry one of the most therapeutically complex flavor profiles available from any shelf-stable food. Eat cold directly from the can with crackers. Heat over any available flame and pour over rice. Instant restaurant-quality curry meal. The coconut base provides fat for sustained energy. The vegetables provide micronutrients across multiple categories simultaneously. 3 to 5 year shelf life. Under $2.50 per can currently. 15 to 20 cans before the 16% adjustment reaches the international food section. Complete therapeutic cuisine covered. And now, number 1. The diced ham product with the most versatile function of anything on this list. Number 1. Canned diced ham. The canned meat section at Walmart. Canned diced ham, small cubes of cured ham in a shelf-stable pull-tapped format, is showing an 8% Q3 adjustment from pork commodity and processing cost increases. 8% is the smallest percentage adjustment on this list. It earns number 1 because of the quantity math. Canned diced ham is the most versatile ingredient format protein available at Walmart at this price point. It is not a meal. It is the protein that becomes a meal inside everything it is added to. Add to instant mac and cheese from a shelf-stable pouch, ham and mac. Add to any canned soup, instant protein upgrade. Add to any egg preparation when eggs are available, instant ham and eggs. Fold into any available dough for a filled flatbread. Stir into instant mashed potatoes, ham and potato dinner. Every starchy, carbohydrate-heavy, shelf-stable meal becomes a protein meal with 1 can of diced ham stirred in. The salt from the curing adds seasoning simultaneously. The fat from the ham adds caloric density simultaneously. One product, every meal. The protein transformer that costs under $2.50 per can and belongs in every emergency pantry in quantities that most people have never considered. 8% adjustment, the smallest on this list. But across 50 cans, $10 saved from buying tonight versus August 1st. And 50 cans of diced ham means 50 opportunities to transform any carbohydrate meal into a complete protein meal across months of disruption. 2 to 5 year shelf life. Under $2.50 per can currently. 40 to 50 cans at tonight's price. The meal transformer that earns number 1 by doing more work per can than any other product at Walmart. 10 canned products. Everyone's showing documented Q3 pricing adjustments effective August 1st. Everyone's still at today's price tonight. Canned corn in butter sauce, canned chicken spread, canned sausage gravy, canned cream spinach, canned menudo, canned chili verde, canned chicken and gravy, canned pumpkin pie mix, canned vegetable curry, and canned diced ham. Total cost for meaningful quantities of all 10, under $200. The pricing sheets arrived at the loading dock last Tuesday. The overnight restock team changes the tags July 31st. Tonight the tags still show today's price. Subscribe. Next video covers 10 more Walmart canned products showing the same Q3 adjustment signals before the shelf tags change. Drop a comment. Which of these 10 are you buying before July 31st?